Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are well and just enjoying these videos of learning. Friends, today we are learning one of the most important cell organelle that is present in eukaryotic cell. It is called endoplasmic reticulum. In this we will learn internal membrane system which plays important role in giving the support to the cell, in giving internal transport mechanism, in producing certain substances, transporting these substances, secretory functions, and so many others. This diagram is showing you the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. Here you can see it is a nucleus here. This is a nuclear membrane. And from that nuclear membrane, you can see, suppose this is a nuclear membrane, inner membrane, and this is outer membrane. From this outer membrane, this endoplasmic reticulum is producing in this way, like the invaginations you can see here. This is one plate-like structure running parallel to another plate-like structure, and these many plate-like structure running parallel to each other, extending from nucleus to the outer side, or we can say in the center of the nuclear cytoplasm, and therefore it is called as endoplasmic, which is present in the center reticulum mane network. It is made up of sheets and tube-like structures. It looks like tubules or round or oblong bags. They are called as vesicles, or they are also called cisternae. They are called cisternae. And in this cisternae, if you see that they are internally connected with each other. So there is internal connection with each other, and in this way this kind of network which begins from the nucleus to the center is called as endoplasmic reticulum. Now one more observation you have to go for that. On this internal network there are present this dot-like structure. Actually these are ribosomes. As you know that ribosomes are the cell organelle associated with the process of protein synthesis, and therefore this endoplasmic reticulum where ribosomes are found to be attached, it is called rough endoplasmic reticulum, or it is called as RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. And as the ribosomes are associated with it, and as the ribosome is related with the process of protein synthesis, RER is also assigned the function of protein synthesis. So protein synthesis in the cell mainly occurs in the endoplasmic reticulum with the help of ribosome, which are attached to rough endoplasmic reticulum. Of course there are certain we can say loose ribosome present in the cytoplasm of the cell. They are also performing the process of protein synthesis with the help of mRNA. But here this is the RER which is responsible for protein synthesis. Then if you see outside, these are the vesicular structure. Then some tubules are also produced from this outside like this. These are the bag-like tubules or vesicles, okay, and they are containing certain substances in them. So this is, as it is having no ribosomes on it, is called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum together constitutes the internal network. Beside the nuclear membrane, if you observe the cell plasma membrane, this plasma membrane also invaginate like this into the endoplasmic reticulum. That's what another important aspect we have to see. Now if we talk about the function of this particular, what we will observe, let me go for the next slide. This is one more view of the endoplasmic reticulum from the, we can say, top view. Here you can see the nuclear membrane, then endoplasmic reticulum impregnated with the ribosome. This we call rough endoplasmic reticulum, and this is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. One more important aspect you have to notice is that associated with endoplasmic reticulum there is present always Golgi complex, because smooth endoplasmic reticulum produces lipids, rough endoplasmic reticulum produce proteins, and lipids and protein vesicles then attach to the Golgi complex, where these substances are processed and the complex substances are being produced. So that's what we have to understand. Then let me go further talking about the function. As I explained you, RER is a site of protein synthesis. Then SER, that is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, helps in manufacture of the fat molecules or the lipid that are important for the cell function, as we have seen earlier that the plasma membrane is made up of lipids. Then here always endoplasmic reticulum always forms a network system. It forms the channels internally, and therefore the material from here to here and from here to here. You know that there are many substances like ribosomes. They are produced within the cells, within the nucleus. And from nucleus these substances are then carried further. Proteins are carried further. So a kind of internal channel system or tunnel system the endoplasmic reticulum forms. Endoplasmic reticulum is a cytoplasmic framework providing a surface for the some of the biochemical activities of the cell. And this is another important aspect. Many chemical reactions are also taking place on this cell. It provides the internal support system of the cell. Imagine cell like a balloon, cell like a ball, cell like a wall, a cell like a room. And within that room or cell, plasma membrane and cell wall, that kind of support system is also given by this endoplasmic reticulum. In the liver cell of the group of animals called vertebrates, SER plays a crucial role of detoxifying many poisonous drugs. That's another important function we have to understand. So that's all about endoplasmic reticulum. Now today we are also going to learn one more important cell organelle which is always associated with the endoplasmic reticulum is Golgi apparatus. As you can see in this diagram, the Golgi apparatus, it was for the first time described by Camillo Golgi. Golgi apparatus consists of, you can see here, these are the elongated vesicular cisternae, okay, the system of membrane bound vesicle. Each vesicle or each membrane, each elongated cisternae is consisting outer membrane, okay, and they are arranged parallel to each other forming a stack like structure. These are called cisternae. These are elongated structure called cisternae. These membranes often have connection with the membranes of endoplasmic reticulum. Yes, they are always having connection with the endoplasmic reticulum. As you can see, it is a trans phase and it is a cis phase. Here you can see this secretory vesicle, and this secretory vesicle, when they are coming from endoplasmic reticulum carrying proteins and lipids and the carbohydrates, they are getting attached over here. As you can see here, it is being attached, and these vesicles are pouring this material into the cisternae, where these materials are getting processed, packed, and the complex proteins, complex lipid, complex carbohydrates are being formed. For example, glycolipids. Glyco means carbohydrate, and lipids mean lipids, or glycoproteins. These are the complex substances synthesized in the Golgi complex, and then these substances are given out in the form of, you can see these are the vesicles, okay, they are being cutting from the tip of this cisternae, and in that lumen, in this tip, these substances are present. And these substances, of course, there may be enzyme, there may be certain hormones, there are certain various types of secretory substances. All these are then taken here, and then they get detached from here, and they are given in the cell cytoplasm. Okay, so what is the function of then Golgi apparatus? It includes the storage of some of the substances, then modification of certain substances to produce new one, and packaging these substances into the vesicle, and these vesicles are then thrown out. In some cases, complex sugars may be made from the simple sugar in the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus is also involved in formation of various types of lysosomes. Yes, that's another important aspect we have to understand, that various types of lysosome, particularly in animal cells, which perform various functions like internal digestion, like defense mechanism, okay, like secretion of the substances, and so many others, that lysosomes are also being produced by this Golgi apparatus. Okay, so with this I conclude for this particular session. You please read these two interconnected intercellular structures which are particularly present in eukaryotic cells. That is an important aspect. These cell organelles, they are called membrane bound cell organelles. They are not present in prokaryotic cell. They are present only in eukaryotic cell. Okay, and therefore we have to understand the functions, proper functions being performed by them. So with this I conclude today. For this I conclude. You please watch this on my YouTube channel, Dr. Modak's Bio DNA channel. You please subscribe that channel. You please comment on that. And if you like it, you please convey to your friends. With this I conclude. Thank you very much. Goodbye.